seats. Let's use these clues to travel back to a time when the world was young and the dinosaurs were huge. Come with me on a journey. Come walking with dinosaurs. His bones are hollow to keep him as light as possible, and those huge wings give him 150 square feet to catch the wind. And they're filled with sensors that constantly send information to the brain so he can trim his sails and float along the softest breeze. Ornithocurus is a constant wanderer. On he travels over open water, moving easily between the newly created continents. He stays up there for hours, searching for food, day and night. Here comes a nasty bunch. A gang of killers nicknamed Raptors. Meet the Utah Raptors. It's feeding time as usual. There is a definite pecking order. The week or two will have to wait for their meals. Nothing like the dinner table at your house, I'm sure. Now you see feathers here too.
Right?
The more flamboyant plumage is on the two males. The female doesn't need to be so fancy because she's the boss. Those males are trying to please her. Again, nothing like your house, right? No, none for you. sounds they make? Raptors are intelligent enough to communicate with each other. It helps them work as a team in pursuit of their prey. Those sleek, muscled bodies are held in perfect balance by their tails. The tail constantly adjusts as the raptor slinks forward. Graceful, but deadly. You wouldn't want to run into one of these guys in a dark alley. And look at their arms, the way they tuck them away at their sides. The way they fold at the wrist. The way they're held. Does that remind you of anything? Don't hold that thought. We'll get back to that. But the thing I find most interesting about the raptors is their concentration. See, as he walks, his head hardly moves. His eyes stay fixed on the goal ahead. But they're quick when they need to be. This younger male is ready to challenge his authority as leader of the herd. A moving fortress. Like a tank, he is beyond penetration.